Hey guys, welcome back to this PM session. Um, let me see. Let me know if the sound's okay and good. Mhm. Right, so let's see. Right, testing, testing. Right, sound seems to be fine. Let's see. All right, sound seems to be fine. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. A little bit of a sideways move today. There was a trade. I did take a trade. I didn't stream. I had a little bit of difficulties with internet, so sorry about that. But it's fine. I'm back. So let's go and jump to the 1 hours. All right. So guys, I don't know why my screens are all white. You don't see it, but the outer frame was more in a darker mode, and now it's just changed somehow. So I don't know. I need to figure out how to change it back. But anyways, so obviously we've got this equal high still here. This is a hourly. I looked at this push down and this consolidation over yesterday. Nice trade there, and there was a trade here. But this consolidation, I expected something to go up here and then come down. But we managed to just drop. And I'll show you guys now what I looked at earlier. Um, let's do a replay. All right, let's put it there. This is what I looked at earlier today. This was at 10 o'clock. This is on, oh gosh, what am I on? This has changed to a, hold on. Sorry. I don't know why this is a 15 minutes. I thought it was the hourly. All right, but we can change it now. 15 minutes basically is I looked at us running these lows here, this section here, just so you know, you can see. And I then thought, all right, so we're rejecting there, so we're going to run these highs here. And that's where I took the long. We just missed that target, and that's where we end. Leave. All right, and this is where we are now. So we didn't really, so this is all equal highs right here. We ran this part here, nice consolidation. I saw the dump there and then expansion, and I'm expecting the opposite to happen, to go down, but it didn't. Can't see anything. What do you mean you can't see anything? Oh, just want to say I can see it on my side. All right, so that's done. That's liquidity. Where, I mean, this is liquidity down here. And that's coming. I'm going to change this to an hourly, guys. I don't know why this is on a 50-minute. And basically, this is an hourly fair value gap. I'm going to change this to a light gray, so we all know exactly what this is. H1 fair value gap. All right, this is where we are. We now dropped nicely. We ran these lows. I thought we were going to expand higher. And obviously we did not do that. I know we bearish here, but one of those things. All right, so what in the world? All right, so we looked at a 15-minute. And that was it. So this is where we are on the 1 minute now. We've got this fair value gap down here. A little bit of consolidation happening. Here's another fair value gap. So we need to see if this is going to hold price. I know there's another gap here that, I mean, I'll mark it out so we can see it. Fair value gaps. All right. Just want to take you to the orb here. All right, so I've taken the VWAPs and all of that off. I just want to show you guys. And the other thing is the other VWAP was above it. So this wasn't the strategy. So the strategy here was we want to see price close above this opening range, but we actually went down here first. I actually took the long somewhere here. Where was it? I did take a long here. I just can't remember where. I can't remember where now. I didn't take it on here, so I can't check it. So it's on my FTMO account. But anyways, I took the long up to these highs, which is fine. Then this was a nice divergence here, and that diverged with exactly what you can see down here. Higher prices, low, and we break structure here. So I thought we're going to see a deeper retracement to come down. And basically what happened was we broke it here. This is not a straight line break. This is more pause type of thing. But anyways, took the short and it started hanging around. I scratched the trade because I thought, okay, so this is becoming messy now. And maybe we're not going to do it. And sure enough, we end up dropping from here. So it would have played out. My stop was above here. It was above this high. We never, I mean, we got close, but never got stopped out. So that's where we are from that perspective. So I'm going to take the VWAPs off. I'm going to take this off as well. And we'll just keep an eye on what's happening here. 330 is going to be around here. I just want to make a note because it seems like stuff happens around 330. So let's just mark that out. And what I want to do is just put this to moving averages here. Consolidation. Well, I'll take it off so it doesn't distract you guys. I can always refer back to it. All right, so nice liquidity down here with this fair value gap. And just hold on. All right, so now let's see. Now we just gotta wait. Keep an eye, keep an eye, keep an eye. What I want to show you guys, let me go here. So this is the Dow, right? Dow Jones. So this is one of the other instruments I'm trading the strategy, and I just want to show you guys something interesting. This area here, that's the 68 point something, 68, and I mean, you get this blue bands contracting with price everything above there. That is very overbought. So if you then look at these two highs with these highs, that is diverging. This is not a clean divergence, but it is diverging. Hey, Steve. So I looked at this and I was like, we are so overextended here. I would not be surprised if we start, rolling over. The problem is there was nothing. I mean, it's all small candles. We came down, we didn't break, we went up back. I mean, this is where we stop. Oh gosh, this black candle there. That's tiny candle. This is not the type of candle I would want to trade. But nevertheless, if you took a short here and you put your stop above that high, you would have got your 2R trade easily. That's a 2.7R. So I was hoping to get a nice divergence up here and then break out of this area. That would have been an absolute nice trade. I would have posted it, but I did not. The other more aggressive, and I can't even go on that, is normally the break of the close, not the break, the close of this 8 EMA. And it happened over here. I mean, that's a more aggressive move, but that's not an entry I would have taken. So it didn't stand out nicely for me. So all right, so now we are squeezing through there. So this is probably not the best fair value gap. And yeah. Yep, I took a long at in the AM session. I didn't stream it, guys. I had some technical issues, but I did take a trade which was profitable, and that's it. I did not. I mean, I didn't even look at anything else. I saw the trade. I took it. And that was it. I didn't even sit to see if there's anything else. I did see the short. I did post that. Didn't take it. And I scratched the trade anyways. And it did play out. Okay, 29,500. It's basically where we are now. You say if today managed to close. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Right, so this fair value gap nicely hold price as a bounce. It'd be nice if this lower was lower. That would have been nice divergence there, and then we could have looked for This would have been a nice break and retest to go higher. But I just didn't get it. Okay. I mean, we can look at gold quickly. Let's see. Gold. This was a nice short pullback. This was perfect. Run liquidity. Boom, boom, boom. And down. Yesterday, I mean, it's just been doing the down move. I did see a trade. I'm just trying to think what it was. Was it? Yeah, somewhere. I was looking for long, and then I was like, no, looks like we want to go lower. And sure enough, we did. Let's just go to a 4-hour quickly. I was going to see something, yeah. Okay, so this load is liquidity on this side. So it could be could go down to this 3,900 level, even lower. But anyways, that's gold. Yes, that's it. All right, back to Nasdaq. Let's see. Let's look at something around. I mean, there's equal highs up here. I mean, there's equal highs here as well. Lots of liquidity here, so I wouldn't be surprised to see price go up there. That line is the 330 line that we keep see price do some reversals and stuff, but we're going to keep an eye on it today. All right, so guarantee in depth over the coming 2-3 years, just getting started. All right, I need to start look at the currencies as well, but I don't want to look at too many things, so all right, a little bit of a consolidation starting to build up here, so let's see. I probably think if we break these highs, we might go up to this. So we do this by here. Take a take profit there. Okay, one of those days it was easy to be on side 1 minute. Yep, I agree. And I think the one thing that works out for me is I looked at it, I saw a trade, I took it, it hit my TP, and that was it. I walked away, not taking anything. Okay, what's the higher time frame saying? I mean, I don't know. Let's see again. Okay, so something wrong with my look, the higher time frame, like I said earlier, there's this double top here that's equal lows. We broke down. I thought we are going to go up, consolidated, and just dropped. You didn't hit that fair value gap down there. So my trade, I'm trying to see if I can get a long here, and it's probably in line with this, is to pull back into this 50 range. 50% of this push down is lining up with this little gap here. This one, yeah. Oh my gosh. This fair value gap, yeah. So, but I'm not in the trade yet. I've made it clear that I want to see us taking that high out first. This one, yeah. We bouncing back down here. And I might change it, move it around. Okay. No. Alright, so I'm taking this off because we didn't do what I wanted. So now it's just wait, and I think the one thing I'm gonna wait for is the 330. Don't want to get involved and then go sideways. Pretty much get stuck here. Liquidity down here, so I mean this fair value gap is not holding again. It's inversing. It's really irritating. Yeah, I'm gonna just be careful. I'm not gonna force any trades here. And I'm not taking a live trade, guys. I'm up for the day, so we saw what happened if arms start fooling around with these things. So I'm sticking to my live trade rules. If you're up, walk away. Try to take that one trade that works. I mean, if this close solid like this, I might try to short it here to take these lows. But let's see. I want to see it break this area. And then I'll take it maybe to this fair value gap here. Only reason I look to take this is because of the momentum candle that sliced through this fair value gap. This could also be a trick to pull back. And if it does, it's not supposed to come back down to that low. So let's see. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at this. There's a fair value gap there. There's liquidity. There's a fair value gap here. There's liquidity. So maybe the thing is to wait for price to actually run this and then look for a turnaround. But let's see. We've got IFVGs again. That's getting inversed all over the place. Maybe we get some sort of a nice divergence down here to ride it up. But let's see. Don't like those wicks though. I'm rooting for this entry because of the liquidity and this fairly gap. We came close to it. We went up. This candle here, this is like a mother bar of all these candles here. I hope it doesn't run it and close back into reverse on me. Yep, looks to be going well. I'm actually got it on TV just across from me. But there's two games at the same time. So thinking the Bosnia Qatar game is probably the better one to watch. They start in 15 minutes. I mean, just in case Nasdaq decide to do nothing. At least I've got something to watch and to chat to you guys about. All right, so now we're in the trade. Now the question is, are we going to follow through here or not? Right, so people might think, gosh, Neil, now you're a breakout trader. It looks like a breakout trade here, but I've got context where I want us to go. The only thing I wanted to prevent is we make a big push down and then we pull back into this range or up here. That's why I wanted that low to be broken. And that's why I've put my entry there. Normally, I wouldn't mark this out and take the breakout. I mean, this looks like a nice one, though. But let's see. Let's look at something. Yeah, if that was the swing, then get close to the 50% there. So that that short I posted on in my Discord, that's the trade I scratched. That played out. That would have been a $7,000 trade, and this is another 2,000. Look, I'm happy to let this one pass, and I'll tell you guys why. I mean, I'm trying to. Okay, so that trade's done. That's a nice trade there. This account here, we're already on 11,000. I mean, you guys can see the history here. Let's do this. I mean, I started a while back. 2,000 loss. Took some losses, but it is what it is. I mean, this account I'm actually risking not a what you call it. I don't have a like the FTMO account. I'm very very calculative to the risk. Here I don't. I just put on amount of micros. But be as it may, it is what it is. Thanks to Steve. Yeah, I think that was a good one. I don't think it's a AA plus type of setup, but like I explained, there was context to go to these liquidity and there's a fair value gap. Now my question is, are we going to form a nice divergence here to bounce back up? And I'm going to take this out not to confuse us, because now we've got some nice liquidity as well. And we've got this liquidity here, which I like even more, is this up here. Now it's all what we're going to do. And maybe this 330 is going to change things for us. All right, let's see. Yep, that's it. That's exactly it. I'm very tempted to take these trades, but it's fine. I mean, the one thing I also look for is that high and this low. So there was clearly more momentum down here. And I wonder if this is holding that 50%. Almost. But there's reactions from that 50%. And it looked like we don't want to get up there. But just in case we were. So. And the momentum was stronger and the push higher got weaker and eventually it just broke down. Alrighty. I mean, at the end of the day, profit's profit, right? Whether it's a 10-point move, 100 points, 1,000 points, it's all relative to your risk. All right, give me a sec and guys. All right, I'm back. I'm just trying to change the channel here. I want to see the Bosnia game. Oh, they're not showing it. What the hell? It's a Canada-Swiss game. Alrighty, let's Bosnia Qatar game. Why is it not on here? Alrighty. All right, so what I'm liking, what I'm seeing is this V. So be nice to see this, and that's divergence, and then boom, and then run up here. That's what I would like to see. So now we just wait. Wait patiently. Yep, at first at 50%. That's it. Could come all the way down, touch at 50, and then create that nice divergence there, and then see price go up. Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of gaps here, so I can't really say, oh, that's IFVG, and take longs. So let's see. Like the spin, it stays like that. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Bring this up so you guys can see that one is already outside of the band, which is good. This must now pump lower and keep it within the band, but diverging. So let's just keep an eye on it. Right, so we're taking that low now. Other thing you shouldn't do here is try to preempt these moves. I mean, this could quite easily just slice lower. But I'd like to see that pull back there. That pin will help. Okay, so now we want to see price actually go up here, maybe inverse this gap here. Nice to see that up move there. As you can see, outside still below, but we need to see some movement up here. Yeah. Just be patient. Patience. Good day to be a bear. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a good bearish day. That's a reaction we want to see, but now are we gonna follow through here or what? I mean, if you really want to take a preemptive trade here, you'll put your stop right there, and then you can look for those highs to get tapped in first. And the only thing I'm doing here is looking at this divergence here. I'll call it divergence. And nice divergence here. It's off a area that was, I was looking at. What we want to see now is that blue line going across that area. Got across that area there. That line there. And that would be I don't know what's up with this. Gosh, guys. I hate this. Let's hope this was an IFG, yeah. Just send price up here. So now we're forming a new fair value gap on top of this IFG. So right. I mean, if this thing's just slides lower now, then I guess it's one of those things. I'm watching this fair value gap here, trying to hold price upwards. Okay, so this I did say was a preemptive trade. And the reason I say that is you should wait for this blue line to get above that area. That will tell you momentum is in line with this divergence. This happens means we could go lower again and just potentially run it low again before we decide to turn around. Yeah. What is that? The daily volume imbalance. So let's just see what this thing is going to do. Ding, ding. So here we're going to make lower lows, but we're going to form more divergence. Okay, so there's that out. Let's just jump to the daily quick. Give me a second. Struggling with this. Oh my word, guys. This thing is going to kill me. 1 minute. Oh my word. What is going on? Sorry guys. Give me a second, yeah. This is really going to make me lose my mind. I now changed to an H1. Gosh. Alright. Daily. I mean, are you talking about, I mean, there's a volume imbalance here. Which is right on below that equal lows there. Right here. Equal lows. I don't know if you were talking about a pullback into this bigger volume imbalance here. I think I'm still here. I mean, equal lows in this volume balance right down there. Okay, so the pullback one. Okay, let's mark that out as well. I'm going to make this purple so we know that's a volume imbalance. Volume imbalance. And that basically lines up with my analysis earlier, where we had this nice drop, consolidation. I thought we are going to get actually higher than this up here and then down, but we just decide to shoot down one way. Right, let's see. Ding, ding, ding. Making lower lows. Let's see. I mean, if this keeps going down, then I should take this off for now. That didn't work. So let's see. I mean, we've got to keep drawing these gaps in, right? Okay, so that keeps going. Right, so let's. Hey, Wes. You know what? Yes, in one of those days where price takes its run to TP. Yeah, so I'll show you. Well, let me do this quickly. Let's mark this out. So I took this long up here, but then I marked this divergence out here. This was a entry. Oh gosh, guys, I can't remember what the entry was was kind of here on the pullback, I think. My stop was right there. And was it lower that I entered? I can't remember, but I entered here in this leg down somewhere here. I had a stop up there. I did move it down. And we start moving down and we came back up and I was like, eh. So I scratched the trade when we start coming down at break even. And then we consolidated. But I walked away from the screen because I had my first TP. And then this just dropped all the way. So yeah, so that's, I mean, if I left that trade, that would have been an $8,000 trade on the, you know, what I was risking on a paper trade account. So it's not a live account. But I did scratch. So yeah, it's one of those days. Luckily, I walked away when I was green. And that's it. Guys, even this lower lows down here, this is still diverging. So if we break above this, I'll keep an eye on it because I don't think it's going to be a straight move up. It might break up, it goes sideways, and eventually get there. Or maybe just continue to the downside. I mean, we broke below the 50% of this gray block and we push aggressively above it, and now we're pinning. So let's see. And looking at this here, from this low, that's still divergence. That's still divergence. I don't know if you guys can see it. Still diverging price. But then again, if you look at my momentum indicator, this is just telling me, hey, Neil, not strong enough, we back down. Maybe we keep going down, I don't know. But also seeing the lower highs on these pullbacks. I know it's going higher there, but that's also showing that the pullback's getting weaker. Want to see what's happening with this fair value gap. I mean, whenever you see, you know, price run liquidity, forms fair value gap, and it takes like, in this case, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we still haven't done anything. I say within between 5 to 4 candles, got to inverse. I know this was quite quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, but then it didn't hold. But I can tell you now, if I'm in a liquidity zone and a divergence runner inverse of fair value gap, I'll take that every day because they will work more than it fails. Oh, too slow. But we're getting close to this 330, guys. Maybe we see another divergence. Yeah, momentum's still keeping price pretty much down there. Ding, 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 ding. Not convinced on this little bit of a small candles here, so we could see a spike down again and then start turning around. So, but we'll take this line off now, then we'll see what happens. See, this blue line is crawling up there now. We've got our divergence, and we'll see. This is not the cleanest, to be honest. I mean, we've got another gap up here. There's another gap up here now. What's that like? Let's see. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I'm taking this off now because we locked in 2 minutes. Push it, baby. Push it. Come on, you can do it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we are a little bit sideways here. I mean, if we want to go up here, we've got to slice through this gap here. This one. What is it with this freaking thing today? I'll put my TP there just in case we run up to pin and come back down. But in reality, if we want to get up here, it'd be nice to see some boom, nice big candle through it. But like I said, we could just consolidate a little bit here. But let's see. I mean, I look at this and I always look at it as a cheap trade. But I've been caught with this before. So let's take it bit by bit. I've had it so many times. We got there, then boom. Just turn around and reverse. But there's momentum to the upside there, guys. Price has started moving out of this band, which tells me we want to go up. There's volume, and we at a time of volume, so. And here we broke and close above that, so we could test and then continue that move. But we'll be patient. Yeah, so I expected a bit of a aggressive push, but it looked like it wanted to go and then stopped. So, and this is one of those things, exactly what I said. These sometimes look like cheap trades, and then gunk, it turned around on a dime. And then if you, there's never, I mean, we're holding this 50% line, so which is good. Cheers, Steve. Ding. All right, let's see. Can we get this follow through right now or what? Yeah. This could do a little bit of a sideways dance here. Let's see. Hey guys, remember there's Redfall news tomorrow, so maybe we see some nice trade tomorrow. Let's see how this one plays out. I want to see us hit it. I want to see how it treats as fair value gap, and then if it slides through and we see some nice move, then I'll stick around. Otherwise, we'll literally call it a day and then come back tomorrow. Gosh, this price is just refusing. Come on, man. See, we're making lower highs, high lows, so it's like squeezing price here. Are we gonna bounce out of it? All right, there we go. Got that one over. Cheap. It took forever. We're still at the 10,000 mark. So we did take 2, 3, 4,000, and we took a loss of 1.8. That's a nice break. Close above, and that it all depends on this candle now. If this all come back here, then but you want to see a wick in there now and start moving higher. Yeah. Okay, so we're wicking, so that's good. Wick, 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 wick. All right, so what are we targeting? We're targeting, we close below that, so that's a little bit of a annoyance. But these are the levels. These highs here, that's equal, and there's equal. But this one is the better play for me. This one at 29,670. Don't know if we're going to get this straight up, but we'll have to wait and see. I am going to call it today here, guys. Price is a little bit slow, and I don't trade normally this last hour. Yes, so those are the targets, guys, that you sit around. I wouldn't advise to take any trades now, but anyways, that's what I think we should do or should get to. And didn't give me that wick here, so we could go a little bit sideways here. But anyways, thanks for joining in, jumping on. I'll see you guys in the AM session tomorrow, and then we see what the rate for the news brings us. Take care, and thanks again. Bye-bye.